Hi YouTube, this is Taylor, and so I'm giving an update on my life and transition thus far. Recently I started school a few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago. I think it's like 3 or 4 weeks. I think three, not positive. Um, anyway, that's actually been going pretty well, it seems. And because a month before I started school, I went to Seattle and I wasn't passing very well then, and so I was really nervous when I was starting school. But I I'm I'm actually doing pretty well. It seems like in that regard, and so things are going pretty good. It's really interesting this year because I went to this college last year, this community college, and I have classes with some people that I had class with last year, and it doesn't seem like they recognize me. So it's I'm like re-meeting a few people that I've already met, but they're using my Taylor instead of my legal name, and the one they met me as. I mean, they're not like none of them are like good friends or anything. They're just people that I had a class with last year, and I just thought they recognized me, but apparently they don't. Either that or they're polite and don't want to bring it up or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's interesting. Just and I mean, it's I'm losing my track a little bit, but yeah, things going well. It's nice. Finally, freaking passing of it. So that's been the coolest thing for me personally. And I know some people have a problem with the terminology of passing and stuff, and I mean, I understand um, why people have a problem with that, but it's not something I'm going to go into on this video, at least. Although I might talk about some of the more, gender politics some other time. But I I've just felt guilty. I haven't uploaded videos in a while, so I wanted to get a video up. Um, Trying to think of things to talk about. I don't know. It's just I've just been going to school, and that's pretty much it. I'm not up to a whole lot else. I sent in an application to a state university, and I just need to send in some transcripts from another school I went to, and then I'm likely to get in there. It's got a really high acceptance rate anyway, and I have decent grades, so I'm probably going to be going to. Wow, I'm probably going to be in a different city in 3 months, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to be out of, my mom's, hopefully, in 3 months. Because I mean, I could not get accepted or something, but I really don't think that is likely. I think that I'm probably gonna get in and go there. It's just that, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, essentially. But and I do know a trans woman from a forum I use, and she lives in the city that I'm going to be in, and she can introduce me to the trans community there. So I have somebody in the city that I'm going to be moving to probably who can help me get into the, you know, scene or whatever. Again, and that's something that is going to be that I'm looking forward to, just because I've never, been anywhere where there's like a sort of community or anything like that. Because I mean, I like the college I'm at now. I guess that I mean this is just what I remember from my teachers saying last year. I guess we used to have an LGBT club or something at my community college, but there's a lot of and this part is not her words, but there's a lot of Christians in the area, and there's some deeply religious people. But I guess what my teacher said is that the LGBT club got disbanded because of homophobia. So, and that was just a few years ago. So I mean, there's no, like, at least I'm not aware of any type of community at all in this area. So it'll be really cool to go to a bit more of a college town, and where there's people like LGBT people too. So that'll be cool, I think. Trying to think of just some stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Things are not that eventful right now, but that in a good way. So, oh, there was one thing though that pissed me off just a little bit. It was so the whole semester or quarter so far, I have either received female pronouns from people, or they've avoided pronouns altogether when referring to me. Except for my teacher called me sir at the end of class, like when everyone was starting to leave and stuff. So it wasn't too big of a deal. And she quickly corrected herself and said ma'am afterwards. But it just pissed me off because it was a teacher that I explained to all my teachers. I sent them an email explaining, I'm transgender, please, use correct pronouns, and this name of Taylor instead of, my legal name, because I have to sort all that out. And so, that was fine. And then she fucked it up, and it's just, I don't know. It just annoyed me, but something that you've gotta deal with every now and then, But it just, I guess overall, not too big of a deal. Really, I don't know. It's not something I liked, but I'm not ready to burn her at the cross for it or anything. So, well, anyway, that's been my update in life and stuff. So, I know I always say this, and I'm a liar, so don't listen to me, but I will try to be a little bit better about videos, because I do feel like there are some subjects that I want to get a bit more in depth on, instead of just giving, a life update. I want to go into the gender politics of stuff a little bit more, or just, experiences, things I've learned, stuff like that, because I don't think I've done enough of that. But anyways, I hope you all are well and enjoyed the video. So, see ya.